What up, though?
This your girl Danielle,
And I'm Jodi.
where we keep it 98 plus 2.
Yes, for our first time listeners, we're so glad that you guys are tuning in. This podcast is about a bunch of different shit.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
What up, though?
What's up? What up to the 404, to the 5599? This dude, y'all. Like a radio station.
Shaking
What's
my
up,
head.
girl?
What up? Girl, so much. Oh my gosh. So, guys, I went to Jekyll Island for the weekend. It was awesome.
Tell people where it's at and where it's located in Georgia, for all the people that don't know.
Jekyll Island is literally maybe an hour outside of Savannah or something. And it's literally on the coast of Georgia. It's called Jekyll Island, and that's the city, Jekyll. Jekyll Island, Georgia. They even have St. Simon's Island over there. Like, it's all down there, like literally right on the coast of Georgia. The weather was beautiful when we got down there. It did rain on Saturday. On Saturday, it stormed for a little bit, and then the sun came out. I was thankful we got to see like the sunrise and the sunset and all that stuff while it wasn't raining. So that was cool. I do wish I brought a little greenery with me because our hotel room was beautiful, and yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Family was dope.
What family reunion number was this? Y'all go by numbers? Like what year? How many years
I don't keep up with that, but I know the first one I went to with my mom and my sister was in 2016, I believe. It was like 2016 or 2018. It was definitely pre-corona. And it was in Mississippi, I believe. And it was really dope. It's always dope. It's always a lot of people. But this year, obviously, with Corona, we didn't have a whole lot of people come. And it still was fun. It was still fun. We did social distance. I didn't hug a lot of people. If they were my mama and my sister, I wouldn't give them hugs. Yeah, it was awesome though. I appreciated it, and it was really nice seeing family and being able to just get out of Corona mode, if that makes sense.
True. Kind of felt a little normal, a little bit for a while.
Just a little bit. It was
nice
dope to get out.
Like that.
Yeah, it was much needed. I needed a little vacation because I be going and going and going, and I be on my hustle shit. So
True.
It's good to like take a mental break because I really needed it, and I slept so good. What did happen was I had to get my whole damn phone rebooted. That shit sucked.
My phone?
Huh? You said what?
iPhone.
Yeah, the iPhone. But I literally went to. I do. I took it, and that's what I told him. I was like, I just got this phone last year. How in the hell did that happen? And the guy was like, probably when it was trying to reboot and update, something happened. And
you got yours on automatic update? You don't ask you before update?
No, but when how whenever it backs up, that's what I meant. When it does like your backup, to your iCloud. And because when we rebooted my phone, he saw that I had backed up my phone at like 2:30 or something. I was napping at that time because I wanted to make sure I took a nap before our dinner on Saturday, our family dinner that evening. And girl, my mom said I woke up out my sleep and was talking about my phone, asking where my phone was and stuff. And I don't even remember saying none of that. But she said she gave me my phone, and then I actually woke up, and when I saw my phone, it was stuck on this black screen with like the spinning wheel. Yeah. But the guy said that it must have got stuck or something whenever it was trying to turn back on or do whatever it was doing. So he was like, technology. I was like, this motherfucking shit. I was like, I gotta go home
pros
on
and
Sunday.
cons. Pros and cons of technology.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, But my weekend was pretty dope. You know, my baby boy turned a big 4. He think he a man, y'all. He think he just man. All right, so
Okay.
you know, my baby boy turned 4. Took
Mm-hmm.
cupcakes to the school for him. They had to be red, white, and blue cupcakes he wanted. Got them from Publix. Publix do their thing. They were pretty good. He had a good time at school. His teacher said he was like so polite to everybody, all star. When I picked him up from school, of course, he had to go see his grandma. His grandma gave him $200 to spend it on however he wanted. But we did that.
Spoil.
Spoil rotten. Spoil. Like, what grandma was giving that $200 back in my day? I would get
My
like a
grandma
20.
did.
Man, my grandma gave like $20 back. Go on back to the day, baby. Go on back to day, baby. In a card.
Nah,
Go on back to the day.
grandma had me in fur coats, girl.
Girl. But he's spoiled. He the youngest grandchild on that side of him right now. So
Well, happy birthday, little man. Happy birthday. Happy
he's
birthday.
spoiled. I took him to the Jumpy House, and then we went bowling and arcade games. Like all last weekend was just his weekend. He was tired out. So
We're
tired.
good. Did he sleep good?
Of course he did. And then wake up
Good.
tomorrow. Is it still my birthday? Is it still my birthday? No.
Girl,
No,
look, whoever
over with.
God blesses him with when he get older is gonna have to really
What?
look.
That's a handful right there. And he light
Yes.
skinned. Sorry, ladies, he light skinned.
He gonna be a
you know,
mama's boy.
you know how to light skinned niggas.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, but yeah,
Anywho,
my weekend was just consist with the kids this weekend. Literally, just with
well,
kids.
it sounds like y'all had a really good time. I'm sorry I missed it.
Good. Nah, you good. Plenty more coming. Plenty more coming. You know this.
And let's not forget happy anniversary, 1 year
Oh,
anniversary to you and your man.
yeah, shout out to
Hey.
Poppy. He treat me so good, y'all. One day we're gonna get him on the show.
All
One
right.
day. Shout out to
Okay, so
Poppy.
let's get into like hot topics and stuff. I wanted to start doing like daily affirmations whenever we do like our episodes and stuff. So
Okay.
I thought that was really cool. It's actually like a idea my mama said. And
True.
I want to see if he was cool with that. I'll read our daily affirmation for today. For
Where are you
August the
getting them
17th.
from?
You know that thing that I post on my Instagram every day? The daily affirmation. I don't know if you
Oh
look
yeah,
at my
yeah,
stories
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I know
like
you're talking
those
about.
because they actually, they actually make you feel good and they actually have a really deep meaning behind them. So I like them. But the daily affirmation for August the 17th of 2021 is I am letting go of every distraction so that I can focus on growing into the person I'm meant to be. I'm focused. I am determined. I am in control of my destiny. I am a change agent. I am ready to transform my life and the lives of the people around me. I'm ready to make the world a better place. So I personally I like to say these every morning because it makes you, you want to say positive things about yourself
Right. Start your day
in
off
the morning.
right and get
Yeah,
it.
start your day off right.
I get
And
it.
it's dope. They always, do like a dope little daily affirmation every day. So I like that. And I'm trying to get more into stuff like that, more
Do you feel
positive
like it
things.
relates to you, or what's going on? Do you feel like it
Um,
relates to you?
90% of the time, I do feel like these things relate to me, and it's crazy how they do relate to
Mm-hmm.
you or whatever you might be thinking at the time. Like sometimes I might be down, and let's say I wake up that morning and I'm still feeling a little down or something because
Right.
I did have to deal with depression. I would say maybe like 2 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
a little around the time that Corona started. So I appreciated reading these because it made me start thinking in a more positive light instead of always like, Jodi, why you ain't doing this? Or why is
Right.
this person, this person is ahead of you and they're the same age as you, same age as you. Like, what are you doing wrong? Like, I would always like talk down on myself because I've always been like super duper hard on myself. So um, I've been really, really focused on surrounding myself with positive people that are actually working
True.
towards goals and stuff. Oh, excuse me, y'all. working towards goals and stuff. So I appreciate little stuff like this, like little things like that, just reading that and saying it out loud to myself in the morning. It does help, you know, just mentally.
I
Yeah.
feel like I like to read more of like my zodiac.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
See,
they post stuff about zodiacs too.
they do. They do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look up some. I'm gonna have some for the next episode because I like looking up
Yeah.
different stuff from zodiac, and I can definitely relate just because my zodiac
Mm-hmm.
is iffy, you know, or two
Yeah.
sided. Sometimes it is for different ways. So, and I can definitely like relate, especially
Yeah.
when I am going through stuff like when you said like the whole depression thing. Like I went through postpartum depression after I had my son and
Oh
stuff. So
wow.
that was like the first time I really felt like a really different depression than like a regular depression. But you mean that's common when after
Yeah.
having a baby though, you know. So
Yeah.
that's dope. Like when you do read stuff and you can kind of relate to. I like relating to stuff and not. I don't like not
Mm-hmm.
relating to because then I want to feel like how does that feel? Just
Like I'm just
being
reading this just to
reading
be
this, touch,
reading
be
it.
reading it. Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
just be.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I like that I can relate to them, and then it still relates to whatever is going on in my head, because my mind is like always going. I always got something on my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
90% of it is like super positive and stuff that I want to work on. So what I do is like I'll write down, like if it's like a random idea that popped in my head, I try to make sure I write it down like in my notes or something. Or,
Mm-hmm.
like I'll send you stuff, and or it's like, a cool video that we could probably do. Like anything, girl, anything. I try to make sure I write it down. I don't forget it. So that later down the road, when I am able to afford it, if it's something that I'm gonna have to pay for, I can afford it, and I can actually put action behind it. So
Right.
that's what I do different now. Before I wouldn't do stuff like that. Before it's like, oh yeah, I could do this, or oh, this is a cool idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never
Mm-hmm.
actually do anything. Like our podcast was an idea,
Yeah.
and look at us now,
Look at us.
right? So it's cool. It's cool. I like it. All right.
Here's a
So
hobby.
it is. Um, I wrote down some talking points because there's been a lot going on in the last week. Okay. A lot. Did you hear about this medical kidnapping? Do you even know what
No,
that is? Girl, I didn't
no.
know. I did not know what medical kidnapping was until I actually looked it up. Okay. So the definition for medical kidnapping is defined as the state taking away children from their parents and putting them into state custody and the foster care system, simply because the parents did not agree with a doctor's regarding their prescribed medical treatment for the family. So let's say you take,
That's crazy because they have that option
yes,
to design denial of treatment.
yep, 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 girl,
Wow. What state is
yes.
this? Is this in Georgia?
This is just all over.
I don't think
This
they
is
passed
all
it
of,
for everybody yet.
like, even,
Cause that's
no,
crazy. Cause you
that's
know how
serious.
people have different religions. They won't do
Yes,
certain stuff because of
yes,
their
but if the
religion.
doctors feel as if you are not taking heed to their medical advice, if
Mm-hmm.
that doctor feels as if you are endangering your child, they they can legally take your child away from you.
That's
Ain't that some fucked up
crazy.
shit? I was like, hell no, nah. Somebody dying. Like my child, girl, there was this family in Florida, okay, right below us in Florida. And I don't want to say their names and stuff because I don't want them to, like, do anything to our podcast or anything, because I actually posted it on my story and they took it
Mm-hmm.
down. Instagram took it down. So,
Instagram don't be playing, bro. Take your shit down
right.
quick.
Yeah. So they actually they left the audio up, but they took the video down. Like, what in the world? So anyway, there's a family in Florida. A mom, she was pregnant with her and her husband's new addition to their family, and she had just had a baby like a year ago. and she was still
Mhm.
breastfeeding her son. And you would know better than I would. I don't know if you breastfed uh, Kat or Kaden. I'm not sure who if you breastfed them or not,
I
but
breastfed them up to 3 months.
okay. But you breastfed them, so you know how attached they can get, right?
Mhm.
Like, and then to wean them off of the breast milk is a whole nother thing. Like, if the child really, really loves breast milk, then it'll be kind of difficult to wean them off. So, like, even some
Yeah.
children will refuse to even eat. And that's what happened in this case. The mom, she was pregnant with their new child, and her breast milk was reducing. Like, she could barely produce enough breast milk for their son
Mhm.
that was still on breast milk.
Mhm.
And so he refused to eat. And so she took him to the hospital because they felt like he was starting to get a little dehydrated because he was refusing to eat. And the doctors told them that they would have to give him a B12 shot. And so, long story short, they accepted the B12 shot. Her husband was on his way to the hospital. She had him on the phone, and she was also recording the whole conversation with the nurse
Mhm.
and the doctor. And the doctors were claiming that she was refusing to give her son the B12 shot. And she's like, I did not refuse to give him the B12 shot. I said you can do that. I would just prefer my husband to also be here while y'all do
While
it.
you're doing it. Mhm.
Yeah, which is normal. That's fair.
Which is
That's your
understanding.
husband.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So they said that she was putting her son in danger because she refused the B12 shot. She was like, I did not refuse the B12 shot. So they took her son.
Right there and there, like
They
right
took
there
her
while they was in the
son.
hospital, bro.
They took her son. They took her son. And then when she had their new child, uh-oh, phone falling, y'all. When she had their new son, and they stopped them on the highway, girl. Stopped them on the highway, surrounded them. Child Protective Services and the state police surrounded them and took the newborn babies literally out of her arm. It's a whole video on it. A whole video.
What in the
I
world?
was like, this is some crazy stuff. That sounds like some government shit. Because how do you take
What the
this
newborn baby
mom's
gotta do with anything?
exactly. They said that she was endangering pretty much both of her kids. Mm-hmm. Yep. And took her kids. And now she's trying to fight to get her kids back. She was already fighting to get her son back, her first
Mhm.
son. And then out of nowhere, they come and take the newborn baby literally out of her arms. Like, she was
That's
in
crazy.
tears, terrified. She was like, do you know the type of trauma you are causing my child? Do you know the type of trauma you are causing my family? Like, how can you take my baby away from me?
Did they say how would they ever get them back out of foster care?
She's trying to fight. That's why it's becoming a national story, because she's trying to fight to get her kids back. And she has no clue, her and her husband, they have no clue why. They did not
Took them.
physically abuse the kids. They have
Exactly.
plenty of videos and images of them just loving on their kids,
Right.
and they're confused as fuck, girl. I'm confused too, but I've been trying to follow the story, and it's been picked up by TV stations and everything. So I was like,
That's
that is some
crazy.
crazy shit.
I I,
Like,
I don't even want to imagine that.
uh-uh.
Nobody. I like no. I just I couldn't. Cause but yeah, we going on a fight. So I'm trying to take my
Yeah,
kids.
hell yeah. Somebody else dying on the side of this motherfucking
I'm
road, and it
telling you.
ain't me, and it ain't my child.
I'm
Hey,
telling you, bro. 'Cause
ain't no fucking
that's
way. You taking my
that's
newborn
wild.
baby?
And
My
the newborn ain't got
newborn?
nothing to do with it. They don't need no B12 shot. They just got here.
So her child, both of her kids are in foster care now in Florida, and she can't see them.
That's
She can't
crazy.
even see
Florida on
them,
a
and
whole nother thing right now.
that's some fucked up shit, because a newborn baby, key things with newborn babies, and I don't have kids, guys, but I know a lot about kids, and I have plenty of kids in my family, and I know how to take care of a baby, okay? And whenever a baby is born, you want to make sure you keep them really close to your body, because they have to know, they have to learn your scent. They have to learn who you are. They have to learn just they have to learn you. And one of the main things that they tell you to do is chest skin to skin.
Right.
And so you a newborn baby, really? That is trauma. That is trauma right there. Hell no.
That's
Um
wow. Wow.
yeah, that's some
Wow.
crazy shit. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with y'all. And if y'all see the story online, please share it. And a little goes a long way. You never know. Your one share could probably be like, the one thing that makes her story go extra viral. And
Oh, they'll take it far, especially got something to do with kids. But
yeah.
that's just
And
outrageous.
and they're black. And they're
Oh,
black. Yeah. Like there's a lot of people saying that, they think that that's the reason why, because you don't hear about this shit happening to white kids. And that's another thing. You don't hear about it. Doesn't mean it
you
doesn't
don't hear
happen.
about exactly. I
Yeah. It doesn't
mean,
mean it doesn't
all types
happen.
of race.
Yeah.
Everybody got they,
Doesn't mean
but
it doesn't
damn,
happen. But the main base of this is like, why? You have no reason. You have no reason to
no
take your
reason.
kids. None at all. And then they claiming that they didn't give them the big B12 shot. And she got it on audio that she said, I want him to get the B12 shot.
But she
But
just
I'd
prefer her
rather,
husband to be in there,
yes,
which
in
is
the
very
room with
understandable
them.
because you never know. You might have to hold down the child and stuff like that.
Girl,
Wow.
I was taken back. I just was like, this is some crazy, crazy shit. Um, what
Uh,
else?
that's that's crazy. Right, for real.
hmm
Blown away from
Um,
that one.
let's
We looking
talk
good on time.
about, yeah, we're doing good. Let's talk about also positive ways to date in 2021. Oh
Hilarious.
God.
I don't know. Do you think there's a lot of people out there really dating with the whole corona?
10 minutes. Um,
Like with corona going around, do you think is it more people dating now?
well, that's somebody sent me this article. My aunt actually sent me this article, and it's positive ways to date in 2021. Dating with intention. Okay. Dating with intention is dating someone you can see yourself marrying, dating solely with an end
Mhm.
goal of marriage. So that is the
Why is the
apparent,
end goal marriage?
that is the definition. I guess
Dang,
so. How I
marriage
took
is
it,
scare a man away. You think, oh,
well,
we're
yeah,
dating to get married, right?
but
Are we dating to get married?
I think the way I took it is not necessarily, oh, we're dating now, we're gonna get married in like a couple
Right.
of months or so. That's not how I took it. How I took it was we're dating, and we're exclusively dating. You
Right.
know what I want, I know what you want. At the end of the day, I eventually want to get married. If that's what you, amen. That's what I want. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
dating you just to be dating you for the fuck of it. I'm dating you because I want us to build together. I want us to grow together. I want us to have a family and a life together. So that's how I took it, dating with intention. So that's like the new thing. And then there's also like this whole article that I wanted to share. So I probably had to share that on the next episode because we're running out of time. But definitely the new thing is dating with
I mean,
intention.
I'm
And
not
I'm with
against
it.
the whole dating with the intention thing, the whole dating, especially what was going on now. Because I mean, I met the perfect guy during the whole
You're dating
corona.
with intention.
I'm dating with intentions,
There you
but
go.
we have our different beliefs and stuff too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's 50. But I mean, that is. I mean, I feel like what you know what you want, and then what your significant other wants and stuff like that. Eventually,
Mm-hmm.
y'all can both come and meet in the middle and agree on certain
Exactly.
stuff as well too. But like I said, ain't no rush in
Mm-hmm.
my game, baby.
No,
Life
because
is
that shit
short,
takes
but
time.
it takes time, and I'm not in no rush, and I like
Mm-hmm.
having fun too. Make me
Yeah.
laugh. I'm not putting no
No
pressure on it, you
pressure.
know.
Yep.
No
Yep.
pressure.
But yeah, that's a new thing, and I'm with it. I'm with it. Dating. Let's date with intention. I'm cool with that.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
So we know what we
Let's.
doing because we ain't
We
in high
know.
school no more.
Yeah. Yeah. So we know what we doing. And then the article pretty much tells like different ways to go about dating nowadays with Corona going on and stuff. Like if you're against dating apps, then that's you. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't
the
like
new
them.
thing,
Some perverted out there.
but you got to think about it. It's not just specific dating apps. You got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Facebook.
I don't know. I sleep like the old school way. I like the old school way.
I prefer the old school way, but
I really do.
With the whole lockdown stuff.
Yeah. You're right.
With the whole lockdown and everything, you never know where you're gonna meet your person. I call them love magnets. So you never know when you're gonna meet your love magnet. And
a magnet.
Yeah. Where did you and D meet?
We actually, a mutual friend of ours hooked us up.
That's what's up. Did he slide in your DMs?
He slid in the DMs.
Oh, there you go. There you
he didn't have my number, so I told her, I was like, if he want to talk to me, he know what a DM is. And he slid his ass way up in there. I was like, all right, let's see what this is about.
See, guys, it's okay. You don't have to judge people.
You really
don't have to judge them
because you never know how it's going to end or how it's going to go. You got to step out on faith. It's hard.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Hopefully, and she's lucky. She found somebody positive and somebody that actually loves her. So kudos to you.
For me. Because I'm a Gemini now. I come on a lot.
Yeah. I also wanted to point out the earthquake in Haiti. It was a 7.2 magnitude. Yeah, 7.2 magnitude. 1,300 death toll, 1,300 death toll as of yesterday. And they also have to deal with Tropical Storm Grace. There's like 3 tropical storms going on right now. And
so they're still going on. They ain't finished.
Yeah. Like they're still trying to find people, and now they got to deal with a tropical storm over there. It's like nobody cares about Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Haiti. What else? There's also another one. I might have to talk about that on the next episode. But there's so much going on in the world, y'all. So please keep your family close. They still haven't even found the APD still hasn't even found the Piedmont Park killer. Okay. I love Piedmont Park and I have not been back since. Okay. And it's been almost 2 weeks. It's going on 2 weeks actually, since that lady was found brutally murdered in Piedmont Park here in Atlanta. Okay. And they still have not found this person. We don't know if it's a man or a woman, if they're black, white, old, young. We don't know. But they haven't talked about it on the news since. So, just it's so much going on. But please tune in for next episode where we get into more about, the current events going on in the news and everything, and catch up more with each other and
talk more into these.
Yes.
Tune in, y'all. Appreciate y'all, all people that listen out. Really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for all the support, listeners.
Boom. Thanks for watching What Up Though podcast. This is your girl Jodi.
And your girl Danielle.
We appreciate you. You can find us on Instagram
and Twitter
or YouTube at What Up Though 404. It's literally WADDUPDOE 404. See you then.
See you.